The next thing I'll be working on today is this. What is this again? I keep forgetting. Hold on a second. Let me find out what it is and then I'll come back. Okay, so I found out what this is. This is a Tradescantia zebrina. Okay, I knew that. I've just been blanking on this plant for the past few videos now. So this is a Tradescantia zebrina. I bought it about 6 months ago to a year ago. I think 6 months ago actually, because my plan was to propagate this and create a bigger pot of this thing of Sabrina, of Tradescantia Sabrina. And it didn't happen. I took it outside and it dried up a lot. Neglect, which is not good, but it's still hanging in there. Like it's gone like weeks and weeks and weeks without watering and it's still alive. Even when I brought it in here, it's been pretty parched, but it's slowly shriveling up. There's some new leaves in here. Okay, so it's fighting to live. So what I'll do is I will basically propagate this or start this over in a new pot, new soil. I'll cut off all the dry stems and repot them. And they propagate very easily. They grow roots very easily, very quickly. So it's just a matter of sticking them in moist soil, keeping the soil moist for the first couple of weeks or so. And then from there, I will do my best to keep it alive and grow it into a bigger pot. So, Tradescantia, your turn. Yeah, poor thing. Let's take you out. Tradescantia have very, very fine roots. Very, very fine root system. As you can see. And that's probably why they grow so quickly. Okay, so let's take this apart. Sorry I did this to you. My apologies. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is try not to damage all the roots. But let's see what I could keep as is. Or you know what? It's okay. Roots or no roots, we'll get this done. So this one seems pretty strong. Just a bit leggy, but that's okay. We'll take it. It's got some roots. We'll take it. Keep her right here. Over here. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, it's got some roots right here, but it's very leggy. I have to get rid of these leaves here because they are dry. Okay, very leggy. What should I do? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll chop it a little bit so that it's not so leggy. I'll chop it and then I'll put all of this in soil. Okay, so I'll chop it like right there. I'll keep that there. This is the next one that looks viable. This one's very leggy, so we get rid of these dry leaves. And I will chop this one right here. Okay. Give it lots of room to grow roots and to anchor itself in the soil. Here's another. This one has roots, but it's okay. It's gonna be too leggy if I keep all of that. So I chop this one over here. Okay. Another piece. Ah! Okay. This broke off where I did not want it to break, closer to the top, but I think I could still save this one here. So I'll just get rid of this leaf. Okay, and believe me, roots will grow. They will grow like right along there. They will grow. They will grow. Let's stay positive, guys. They will grow. Okay. There's another piece. What you doing? All curled up. So we will cut this one. We'll get rid of this leaf. We'll cut it right here. And you will grow. Okay. Again, make sure that I don't rip off the leaf and rip it and break off the stem where I don't want it to break. So I'll just be gentle with it. And this particular vine is dry all the way up to here. Okay, so I'll cut it just past that dry part there. And I want to keep that dry part, that dry end there, because it kind of stops it from drying out, right? It's like a, and then this looks like the last piece that I could salvage from here. So this one's also curled up. A lot of dried leaves. Be gentle. Ugh. I would prefer to do this without gloves on because then I can be more precise in my movements. Okay, this is good. So this particular vine is curled up on itself, doing something, but it'll live. So I'm going to cut it on the dry end here. And there, you'll live. Okay, so I'll use this much. And I'm thinking I need to go down a size in pot. I'm thinking I might want to do a mini pot. 1 second. Okay, and when I say mini pot, I mean mini pot. Almost fell. This is tiny. This is what, how many inches? I don't know. I'm not about to get my ruler out, but it's less than 2 inches. Less than 2 inches. So let's use this. I think I might want a little bit of sand in this and some pumice. So what I might just do is this here. Boom. Okay. Some sand, some pumice. Okay, make it a little bit airy. Okay, it's a tiny pot though, eh? Am I gonna be able to do this? Okay, I'm gonna need my stick, my tiny stick. I don't want it to be compacted. I don't want it to get to a point where if it's dry, it's like not airy, it's just compacted soil. That's not good. So let's do that. We'll add a little bit of sand. Okay, so this is looking good actually. So I might have to cut these stems a little bit shorter because look, this one basically touches the bottom. So what I'll do, I will chop this a little bit shorter. Okay. And this one a little bit shorter. And this one could stay. You should make sure you have it long enough to be able to support itself in there, but not necessarily touching the bottom of the pot because you want to give it room to grow into the pot. Okay, so that's good. That works. We'll start by putting some soil in here. So I think I'm going to take these gloves off so that I could work more precisely. Let's start with the longest stems. Okay, just like that. We're just gonna poke them right in. And I think I'll put my longest one here. I'll put it in the middle. And I think I want more soil in there actually from jump. Okay, it's looking cute already. I need a stick to help direct the stem into the soil. I'm going to set these holes, make it easier for this to go in right there. Good. Couple more to go. Let me get closer. It's a curved stem, so I'm just gonna push the whole thing in and it will find its way in there. Trust the process, it will find its way. As long as the leaves are out, which it is, it will be just fine. This, put this in here. I'm making a mess, but it's okay. Nothing a broom and dustpan can fix. And the last piece over here, just stick it in. This is what I have. I'm going to fill the spaces with soil. Okay, and then I'll give it a good watering. But isn't this the cutest thing you've ever seen? All right. I will do is fill the spaces with soil. Okay, let me give it some water. And there it is.